Thank you all for being here. I want to thank Councilwoman Chin for her resolution. It's extremely important that we get public opinion on our side so that we can move the legislature to do the right thing, to pass this bill. This is an extremely important bill. As was pointed out, there's a whole lot of cruelty involved in fishing for sharks. But there is another issue which is just as important, and that is the depredation of the oceans. Right now, humanity is using the oceans more and more for food. Our oceans are becoming unbalanced because of the huge numbers of fish that are being taken out of the ocean. Included in that total are the sharks. Sharks are the top of the food chain. When the sharks disappear, it unsettles and unbalances the food chain to the extent that some species will propagate and others will decline because of the competition for food. For example, off the coast of Japan, they have had over the last several years an influx of giant jellyfish. These are enormous that have increased to such an extent that when they invade the coast of Japan, they eat everything, making all of the local species at risk. All this has to do with an unbalancing of of nature and the way we are fishing and the way we are killing species that are very, very valuable. So it's not just that we are concerned about the fact that there's a lot of cruelty involved, which was amply described, but our very survival depends on these sharks. Most people don't think of it that way because we're land-based and we don't really know too much about where we get our food. But when the sharks go, we will have a huge amount of problems feeding our people throughout the world. So the ball rests in the court of the Assembly and the Legislature, and all of the people here today having been coming out and supporting this over the last couple of months is extremely important. We have to convince the legislature in the state of New York, the Department of Environmental Conservation, that this is something we need to do. We need to do this now. We really don't want to wait until next session. The session of the legislature will be over on the end of June. We've got to do this now. So thank you, Councilwoman, for your support, and I really appreciate it. And this is something like go back to Albany and say, look, we've got support everywhere. In the Asian community, we even have support for this in Japan and other countries. So thank you for the Humane Society, Michael Skoletsky from the Shark Savers and other groups. I really appreciate your efforts. Thank you.